Welcome back, everybody, to the Field House on the campus of Texas A&M University of Commerce. Charlie Chitwood here, joined now by Jarrett Von Rosenberg, head coach of the Lion Men, who just improved with another W. You get two of them here. You're 3-0 on this young season. But, Coach, you had to play a little bit of extra basketball and get this one in overtime by 10, 86-76.
Yeah, we did a nice job in overtime, really clamped down, guarded, finally got a couple rebounds. I give them a lot of credit. We got a lot of stuff to clean up, but they really attacked us in the second half, and we were the ones on our heels. Usually the team that's more aggressive usually comes up with the 50-50 balls, offensive rebounds, and all those things, and then they did that to make it a game today.
Well, for Ouachita Baptist coming off the bench to lead them and make this one as close as it was, Madarius Hobson finishing with 27 points, but you had a little bench strength of your own. Jarris Robertson steps onto the floor after the game started. 8 threes, including 3 of them in overtime. Coach, that tied the record as long as you've been here as a head coach. And the other guy, Willie Rooks.
Did Willie hit 8 threes?
He hit 8. I remembered somebody hitting a bunch of them. I didn't remember which one.
Been him. Yeah.
Great stuff, though, to get him watch it. Probably taught him everything he knows, right?
We're watching something really special, to be honest with you. There's not a lot of guys in the country that the whole team knows late in that game when we kick it up ahead, Clayshawn's literally under the basket, uncontested. And we want Jarris to shoot the 3 with his feet set. He puts the work in and he shoots it at that high of a clip that, we want to, that counts for another point, and you have an opportunity to offensive rebound if he doesn't make it. Sometimes you want to get out of the way as a coach and let players be players, and I did that in the overtime game, and it was a good call on my part.
How in the world did you get Jarris Robertson over here from Northwestern?
He had played his 2 years there with junior college transfer. He graduated from there, and he wanted to pursue a master's. I don't know if they didn't have, I think they didn't have his master's. Just time for him to part ways there, I guess, a little bit. And when he came available, we got all over him, especially being a local kid, Dallas kid. I think, he wants to come home, have his parents' favorite game, and be around. And we're sure glad he's here right now. He helped. We don't win that game without him today. It's funny, at halftime I said, we're not sharp enough, man. Like every possession, there's one breakdown somewhere. We'll do 3 or 4 or 5 things right, and then there's just a breakdown, just a mental lapse. And that just makes it hard, and then that's why you don't get stops on possessions. And I said at halftime, I was like, guys, we're up 9 because he's covering up a lot of our stuff. Well, that's what happened in the second half. He didn't make some shots in the start of the second half, in the first part of the second half. And they start chipping away because we're still making the same silly mistakes, and we got to get better. But, it's bad. I know it's exciting for the crowd, and that was a heck of an ending there.
No doubt about it. 41-36. Ouachita out-rebounded your Lions. Talk a little bit about the work on the glass. How'd they do that? 19 offensive boards they had.
Yeah, not all offensive rebounds are created equal. The problem is they had 18 points off of those. So, if you get long rebounds and you get to defend the possession, that the ones that they started getting were just tip-ins right at the rim. The short misses and tip it right back into a bucket, so you don't have a chance to guard. I'm sure it'll be glaring on film, but it's hard to pinpoint exactly what it was from right now.
Clayshawn Gaffney, 5 more blocks today. 4 points, 6 rebounds, an assist, a steal, but 5 more blocks today. Coach, he can do that all year long, can't he?
We hope so. Another guy's covering up a lot of mistakes defensively. So we got a guy covering up a lot of offensive issues. We got a guy covering up defensive issues. At least we have those guys, and we're 3-0 because you never want to learn a lesson in a loss. So we found a way to win. I kept it really brief in the locker room. I was like, we'll talk tomorrow.
There you go.
But you got the win.
There you go. Carson Tuttle running the car today. Ended up with a team best 6 assists. Lorenz Nero for OBU had 8. But, Tuttle in the games yesterday and today, man, I've not seen him challenged by defenders quite the way he has been in the last couple.
Yeah, he's been good. He's just been really solid. Making the right play, low turnover. Having 13 turnovers in a overtime game is really good. We can live with that all day. That's our number's 12, but you play an extra 5 minutes. That's pretty good. But we got to figure it out. It's just we're just not quite there right now. That's where we got to get to.
Yeah, can't wait to see what it looks like when you do, Coach. You be sure and let us know, though, right?
Yeah, I'll try.
All right. Hey, man, thanks for coming over so soon after the win and a little bit of a celebration. You guys heading out when on your quick trip down to Mobile, Alabama? Is that a
7 a.m. Getting on the road, and long drive, but guys be able to sleep, and we'll get down there, get a practice in tomorrow night. It's early in November. I guess it's late November, but early in the season for us. It's all about us really right now, because we got to continue to get better at how we play and what we do. And you can show practice and stuff all you want, but game film and game situations with teams running different stuff and doing different things and scouting reports gives us a real opportunity to get better.
All right, Coach, leave some breadcrumbs. I'll be following you guys after the women's game tomorrow. So I'll be in Mobile, though, in time for the opening tip. Can't wait. That'll be a fun one.
That'll be exciting. Hey, I want to thank our administration, the community, everyone that came out and supported us this weekend. It was really a great event for us, and we just appreciate it.
Boxes and boxes of food. That's what it's all about. Everybody wants to eat during Thanksgiving. They're making sure students get to do that after the holidays as well.